Today we're talking about the G-Sight system for dry fire training and why it's not the best laser for your cats. So let's take a brief look at the G-Sight training system. It comes inside this little case. Very simple, has little instructions. But this is basically it right here. This little, sorry about that. Little guy right here. Little rubber stopper on the back. Laser that comes out the front. Pretty simple deal. Not a big deal. So then, this is my Glock 21. Make sure your barrel is empty, 100%. You can stick your finger in there. Magazine. So you put your little laser cartridge into the barrel. Easier said than done. Close your slide. It's important to me that we talk about this first. I absolutely have to touch on this. Whenever you dry fire train in your home, it is imperative that you visually inspect your firearm to ensure there's no ammunition in the firearm. And you got to remove the magazine and rack the slide a few times and look into the barrel just to be sure. Make sure all of your ammunition and spare magazines with ammunition are in a separate room away from your training space, because safety precautions are always paramount when dealing with deadly weapons. Onto the G-Sight, I compared this system to others like the Laser Light and the Mantis, as well as the PET 2. The Mantis is more geared towards draw timing and training in that regard, and while it has its place for many advanced users, I don't have a holster for this firearm yet, and I just bought it for Christmas. This firearm, I bought the Glock for Christmas, and my needs at the moment are more pedestrian. I need help with my trigger pull and not flinching off the target when I'm firing. So the Mantis system seemed a little bit of an overkill for me. I also looked at the Laser Light system pretty extensively and may still be interested in trying out that system for my needs. The price point for the cool one, which was the larger target, was out of my range though for my purpose, and I can't justify the cost for their cool target. Close second place was the PET 2, but again, price-wise, the G-Sight system had what I needed. And your needs may vary. You might want to get the, the little cans that rattle around on the tabletop when you shoot them, when you're plinking in your house, and it's certainly a novelty, but I'm trying to actually train on getting better hitting the bullseye. So I chose the G-Sight 45 ACP version because it would fit in my Vector and my Glock 21, which is the handgun that I want to train with, and the one that I just got for Christmas. A laser's bullet is basically what you'd think. It's a bullet-shaped laser pointer with a little rubber gaskets to keep it tight in your barrel. It has a small button where the primer would be and holds 6 small watch-style batteries. It also comes with 2 more gaskets, rubber gaskets, and 6 extra batteries, which is actually very nice. It's a simple little thing, and I paid $40 for mine on eBay new. You place the little laser bullet into the chamber of your 45 ACP weapon, and voila, instant cat toy. I'm just kidding. Please don't use this as a cat toy, and don't shoot anything other than targets, etc. Certainly a bad habit to point a real firearm at anything you don't want to kill, and probably shouldn't even have to say that, but you guys are actually crazy out there. Download G-Sight's app on the Google Play or Apple Store, and you'll be able to use this G-Sight to track your shots on basically any surface. However, G-Sight's printable targets probably work best. I just grabbed one of my targets and taped it up to the wall, but you can pretty much use anything you like. Sticky notes or your favorite bust of Henry VIII, or maybe Grogu. Oh my God, I'm just kidding. I would never do that.
Do it.
But G-Sight's app will have you zoom in on the target and place the phone stationary, and when you press start and basically you're going. It's that simple. You take a few shots and stop the app, and it will show you your hits and give you feedback what you're looking for. It's actually like going to the range. 2 things though. 1, don't buy the training app, and I mean the unlimited version. The only difference is that unlimited shots. But if you take more than 10 shots, which you can do with the free, which you can do with the free version, the results will be kind of convoluted anyway, and you probably won't want to. And you'll probably want to take a few shots and see the results and make the necessary adjustments before continuing to shoot bunches of shots and building on a bag technique. Plus, unless you have a true laser training pistol or some drop-in trigger assembly specifically designed for dry firing, you'll have to rack the slide every time anyway, and that does get a little bit old, so you won't want to take a bunch of shots in a row anyway. I only use this app during spurts of inspiration to train, and that's true. I only use the app for that. I found that I mainly use my laser bullet when I die in Battlefield 2042. I can take a few shots before someone revives me or I respawn, and at that point I'm not even using the app. So you can basically see where your shot hits just with the laser splash. The app also does feature a draw timer mode, but again, I'm not ready for that because I don't even have a holster, so I can't really speak on how well that works. Seems like it would be simple enough. The timer hits and then it times you to your first shot. Is it worth the $5? If you're doing a draw timer, I probably would say yes. It might be applicable to me in the future as well, I'm sure. One gripe is if the G-Sight app took away the outside ring of the shots, I would like it more. So if it just had the little center part, I would like that better. And I think it would be a good feature to lock behind maybe the first $5 paywall. In other words, make the visuals a little bit better for the money. You could definitely make that small fee worth it to buy the unlimited version. To wrap up, it seems to me like $40 is a pretty consistent dry fire training tool, is way worth it compared to other systems. Would any laser work with the app? Yes, you can get some cheap lasers on Amazon that basically do the same thing. But the thing is that this thing has solid build quality, so you'll hopefully get less drift. And you can't really trust the other knockoff manufacturers to provide the best build quality or even the right specs for the barrel that you have. Spend the $20 extra for the name brand, and you'll be going out there and you go and get practicing. Like and subscribe if you want to support the channel directly. The link to my Patreon is in the description below. Consider subscribing to that as well. Appreciate you guys watching the channel. Definitely don't shoot your cat with the laser. But keep the peace and stay safe. Thanks for watching The Tactical AP.